I believe we are live. Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine. And those of you watching this live, if you can hear me and see me fine, please put a little yes in the comment box so I know I'm not talking to a computer screen. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. That's good. All right, lovely. That's perfect. Brilliant. Hello and a very warm welcome. My name is Uzair and it is November the 12th, 2020, 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK. Every weekday at this time we go live on this channel, plus on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and where else? I think we go LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, that's more than enough. And of course YouTube. We cover topics such as Google Ads, digital marketing, anything to do with generating leads or sales, online promotions, and content marketing and workflows. These sessions are obviously completely free of charge. Everyone is welcome, whether you are a beginner or an advanced marketeer. I'm sure you will pick up a few things every now and then from here. If you are struggling with anything and you need help, please put in the question in the comment box, which is around your video. The format of the sessions is that I'll cover today's topic, which is the Google Ads keyword mesh types. And then towards the end, I'm going to try and answer any questions you may have. So hello to Naveen, Sandeep, a very warm welcome to you guys and to everyone who is watching as well. So we're going to start the session. Today is all about Google Ads keyword mesh types. I did cover this topic about a couple of months ago, and I had quite a few requests to cover this again, because I think a lot of you who are using Google Ads are struggling as to which mesh types needs to be used or which is the best mesh type. There is no best keyword mesh types. It is really horses for courses. What are you trying to achieve? How far you want to broaden your campaigns with those keywords, so you can be as narrow or tight as possible using exact match keywords, or as broad as possible to reach a wider audience using broad match keywords. But there are a couple of other keywords as well which are really good, and that will help you in your campaigns to perform better and to give you a positive ROI. Okay, so let me plug in my iPad, and whilst I'm doing this, please put in any questions you may have and we'll get started. So why should you bother with keyword mesh types is because if you don't use the right mesh type, you can blow up your budget within a matter of minutes or hours without any return on your ad spend. I'm gonna drag this up over here. Okay, so you guys should be able to see my iPad. Now, there are the positive keywords as well as the negative keywords. So these are the two different types of keywords. Let's start with the negatives, because this is where you will save a lot of money. Not many account holders use negative keywords properly, and what they do is they let Google, or they allow Google to run ads as wildly as possible. Now that's not Google's fault. You need to be able to block those search terms which you don't want your ads to show through. So a great example is, let's say you are a car garage and you do car batteries. What you don't want to do is for your ads to be shown for searches like iPhone battery or Samsung mobile or Samsung tablet batteries and so on, because those are completely different types of batteries. Or you can block keywords for such things like watch batteries. So this is what you want to do, is to be extremely careful how you use these positive keywords as well as negative keywords. And talking about use of negative keywords, you also need to be careful that you don't block any good search term queries, which could potentially block some really good keywords for you. Now, negative keywords, you can either put them up as broad, phrase, and in fact, you know what, I'm going to put this under there so it'll be easy for you guys to follow. You can put them up as broad, phrase, and exact. So these are the three mesh types you can put up. So let's say you are selling second-hand iPhones and you want to block ads or search for search terms where people aren't searching for a second-hand iPhone, right? So the types of keywords which will be good for me would be refurb. Keep clicking this on. Refurb, second-hand, unlocked, and so on, right? Now, if somebody searches for, let's say, iPhone 7, I don't want to use a phrase match in this case, because if somebody then searches for refurb iPhone 7, this search negative is going to block it because the term iPhone is on there. So what you want to do is you want to set this up as an exact match. Now your search term for refurb iPhone 7 will go through, whereas if somebody then goes ahead and searches for iPhone 7, it's going to block it. So you need to be careful as to which mesh type you use in the negatives. It's extremely important. Those of you who don't know what a phrase match is, I'm going to go through that in a second. But a phrase match is when if these two words or words is anywhere on the search term, is going to block it. Or if we are using it as a positive phrase match, is going to put your ad in the auction if you win the ad auction. So with negatives, you need to be a little bit careful as to how you put these mesh types in, right? Let's move on to the positive keywords. So you got the broad match, phrase, exact, broad modified, 4 match types, right? Be very careful when you're using broad match. We never use broad match keywords. It's too broad. Google is going to go wild. It's going to show your ads on extremely unrelevant and unrelated search terms. So I would personally advise you not to use broad match if you have got a limited budget and your focus is on the ROI. If you have got a huge budget, I'm not saying that you're going to blow it away, because you still want to get a good ROI. But sometimes companies use these terms for brand awareness, and the metrics are completely different for branding and brand awareness compared to a direct call to action. So I wouldn't use it. So for majority of the advertisers, we don't use this in our agency. Phrase match is in quotation marks. So you need to have the keyword in there, and you have the quotation marks at the front and at the end. What phrase match is, as long as that keyword is on that search term in any order, your ads will show through. So for example, let's say a 3-word keyword: buy, best. Somebody searches for that, right? And you have got this as a you have got this as a phrase match in your account. Somebody searches for best phone to buy. So we have got, so these 3 words got to be on that search term. We've got the word buy, we've got the word best, we've got the word phone. You can have some more keywords over there, or words over there, or some more over here. It really doesn't matter. These 3 words got to be on that search term in any order. It really doesn't matter, at the front, in the middle, at the back, in reverse order. Phrase match is going to trigger that keyword. Exact is in square brackets. So buy, best phone. If you're targeting that and somebody puts in that word best phone to buy, phone to buy, your ad will not get triggered, because it needs to be in this order only, and only these 3 words need to be on that search term, right? I think I made a mistake over here. This one is not phrase, this is PMM. My apologies. Yeah, I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna start that one again. So if you're running phrase match, buy best phone as a phrase match. So let's say somebody puts in buy best phone near me. These 3 words, which is in your keyword buy best phone, cannot have any words between them. They got to be in that same order. It cannot be best buy phone or phone buy phone, best phone to buy, or any other combination. You can have some words at the end or in the beginning. Let's say if somebody is putting in a $, $100 buy best phone or something like that. As long as these three words are together, unbroken, it could be 2 words, it could be 3, it could be 4, it really doesn't matter. Whatever you have put in as a phrase match got to be together on the search term. You can have some words before and after, not a problem. And then that is going to trigger. The BMM, on the other hand, gives you a little bit more flexibility and a bit more reach. And that is indicated with this word plus, by, then a space, then a plus. It really doesn't matter if you capitalize the words on there in the keyword or not. I'm just doing it over here. So you cannot have a space between the plus and the keyword. There should not be any space. Got to have that symbol plus, then the word space, plus, symbol, and so on. And now the first one, which I had said before, best phone to buy. This will get triggered by your BMM keyword because we've got the word to. We could have another word over here somewhere or whatever. It really doesn't matter as long as these three words, buy, best phone, is on that search term. We will have the ad shown for this for this phrase. So you can see how these three match types can be used to run our ads. Now I'm sure somebody is going to ask me in a minute which is the best one to use. There isn't one, because it really depends on how broad you want to go or how tight you want to keep your campaigns to. Exact match keywords will have the least amount of traffic because as the keyword match type is exact, whereas the BMM and the phrase is going to give you a little bit more, a lot more traffic than the phrase match. The way we use these keywords, we don't use that, and we don't use that. So we run only on exact match and broad modified, and this one keeps hunting and fishing for new search terms, because on Google, on average, there are 15% new search queries being searched which have never been searched before. Is because a lot of people are now using voice as a way of searching instead of typing in the words. So every time we speak into the computer or the device, we probably are going to say it in a different way. So that's why it is important to keep getting new search terms into your campaigns as ad groups, and then we filter them into exact match if we find that yes, this is a good performing search term or not. So this is how we use our match types. So now I'm going to go to the comments and questions. So now's your chance to put anything you would like to me, and I'll try my best to answer them for you. Okay, so Sandeep, should we use BM and exec separately with 2 campaigns? No, you'll go mad if you do it that way. So there's different ways, and depending on how advanced you are with Google Ads and how you can manage and maintain these ad groups, I've seen lots of people, they will throw the exact and the BMM in the same ad group. What we do is we have the exact in the exact match, BMM in the BMM ad group. So we keep them separate. So then we bid on ad group level. So we can keep the bids separate as well. It really depends on how the structure of your campaign is. It's very difficult for me to give you an answer as to which one is how you should be using it or which one you should use. Hi Rory, we often run both exact and broad campaigns. Any high volume keywords in our broad campaigns will move across to exact, yeah, and then set individual CPCs and improve quality score. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go broad. I would go with BMM if you are doing that. And this is what we do, is we have the broad match, and this is the reason why we have them in separate ad groups. I'll try and explain to you. Let me try and explain to you on the iPad. It'll be much easier. And I'll need to connect this again. As soon as it switches off. The BMM will only have one BMM word, and the exact match can have multiple exact matches. Okay, okay. Okay, let me try and explain this for you. So we got BMM. So let's keep that one by iPhone, right? And the exact ones can have by iPhone, by iPhone near me or something like that. Now if we find, let's say we find a new search term which is really good, which is the latest iPhone, by latest iPhone. If we, obviously this will come up over here because we don't have this in our ad group. So this is going to start hunting and fishing for search queries like this one. And if we find that yes, this is a good one, we put this one in the exact match. But then what we do is we take this search query in this BMM ad group and put it as a negative, exact negative. Sorry, you can't read it properly. Bit of a mess here. So what we want to do is sculpt the traffic, right? So we will have, what's that keyword? Buy latest iPhone. Buy latest iPhone as a exact match negative. When someone searches for that keyword, a search term again, both these ad groups will be eligible for the auction, but Google will see that this ad group is being blocked by an exact negative, so it's going to automatically run through to this one, because we want to always run our ads on the exact keywords, because that's the exact match, is the most relevant out of all the search terms. So I hope you understand what I've been trying to explain. It's very difficult to explain without being in the interface and with the without the keyword and the campaign structure setup. So you just have the opposite of the positive exact match as an exact match negative in the BMM. So you are sculpting the traffic. Sandy, should we add both singulars and plurals in the same for negative keywords? Yes, for negatives, absolutely. But for keywords, no. Google will search or will run your ads for plural or similar, because exact match keywords, as you well know, is not exact match anymore. Hi, Adam. If a keyword health branding company as exact match triggers Google to show your ad for health brand company, how would you fix this? Branding is meant as a service. Yes, this is the perfect example. So I would then put in, if a keyword, so I'm just trying to understand which one are you running. If a keyword health branding company triggers, okay, so I would then put in health branding company as a negative, or I'll put in the word negative as well in my negative list, the word branding as well, because most people, obviously you put in the bracket for me, but most people will be searching as health branding company. So if you've got branding as a negative keyword in your list, then that will stop it. Create an exact of brand, yeah, or because you have, if a keyword health branding company, somebody puts in the word, that phrase health branding company triggers Google to show your ad for, yeah, so you will not put in your brand as a negative, but exact brand is fine, yes, because a brand could be anything. It could, people may be looking for all sorts of brands. So exact match brand, I would definitely put in as a negative as well. Then only when someone is searching for, if you want people to show your ad for health brand company, that's what you want to do, and not just for the word brand. Okay, please explain exact match once again. So exact match is, as the word says, exact. If somebody wants to use the word buy iPhone and somebody puts in, there's a Google buy iPhone, then the exact match is matching that search term. So that's what it means. I've got one more videos. I think I did one in September. If you go back on that playlist or search our channel for keyword match types, there's loads more in here which will help you, or you can just rewatch this video again, please, Naveen. I mostly use Nechikat. I hope I've said your name properly. I mostly use BMM, but when I know that a word or a key phrase can bring in a lot of traffic, I use exact. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is what I would do. Hi Sunil, I'm running an exact match campaign for flower shop in Dubai, but we are getting 2 to 3 orders every other day. Ad optimization score is above 90. Well, ad optimization score has got nothing to do with your conversions. That is just an indication of what is happening in your account and whether you are using or doing as what Google's best practices. Now, one of the optimization things which always will pop up is to increase your budget, which you may not be able to do so, or run certain smart campaigns which you again don't want to do. So that does not make any difference whatsoever. Even if you've got 100% optimization, your ads may not perform. Again, you Running for a flower shop. Now, if it's an e-commerce store, I would recommend you run shopping ads. You know, and e-commerce, these will be perfect for a florist. If you need any help, get in touch. We'll be able to help you out with your campaigns. But 2 to 3 orders, again, it really depends on what you want. Are you expecting 20 to 30 orders a day? If so, then you need to look at the budget. You need to look at the market size. Is there enough scope? Is there enough people searching for online florist or flower deliveries? I would like to think so. There are at least few million people in Dubai, and people would be looking to order flowers online. Is Google Ads playing game to distribute leads to all other competitors? No, I don't think Google is in that game at all. Why would they distribute your leads to somebody else? It's just a search engine, and whoever is in the auction, they are going to get the ads shown. If I am looking for your product or service, I like your ad, I'm going to click on it, go to your website. If I like what I see, I may convert or do not convert. I create campaigns without any guidance. No, it doesn't. I mean, what I think you're saying is without goals. That's fine. That's not a problem at all. But you must have conversion tracking set, and that's very important. Adam, does Google shopping ads show up in Amazon? I wish it would. No, it doesn't. Google and Amazon will never play ball together, unfortunately. RHS, Walaikum Salam. RH. So thank you guys and ladies for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed this session. I will be back on Monday. Tomorrow is my wife Farzana coming along at the same place, same time, and I believe she's talking about content marketing, which is a very interesting topic, and which we are now we for our company, we're running a lot of content and uploading them on a regular basis. So she'll go through what we are doing and where we will be heading in 2021 as well. If you are new here, you haven't subscribed or hit the bell button, then please do so, because we are uploading content every day. Come here live. And also something new is happening, which is the YouTube Shorts, and I'll be covering that topic very soon. But in the meantime, if you have click that bell button, you'll start to see our 30-second videos popping up. Just follow and study these videos and see how we are reaching everyone's devices, because those short videos only upload and go on the smartphone, which is even better for us. So thank you so much everyone for being here, and I shall look forward to seeing you on Monday. Have a great weekend and stay safe.